Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and we are having a really chill Friday night Christmas Eve stream over here in War of the Visions, and we're having a special little tournament tonight. The tournament is Baby It's Cold Outside, because we're playing naked in the snow. Now, you're right. We cannot actually undress the clothes from these characters because that would change the rating of the game, significantly change the rating of the game. And we're not playing, like that demon waifu game? Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. Here's the rules. You can't equip gear, ESPERS, or vision cards. You can use any units that you want, but they have to come in completely naked. No gear, no ESPERS, no vision cards. We're into the semifinals here, and we've got Lock On Me versus Maverick in our first match. Now, Lock On showing the Lemure, Maverick showing the Elena. We'll see exactly what comps they're running as soon as we get into the fight. All right, here we go. We've got Lemure, Ruinstern, and Dwayne versus Engelbert, Black Rose Helena, and Starlight Elena. Okay, so really interesting team. I don't think I've ever seen a Dwayne Lemure Ruinstern team before in these tournaments, so I'm really curious to see how that does. Now, with no gear, here's what we've seen on the lead up to the semifinals. These units don't hit very hard, and they're all kind of squishy. So it's this weird mix of everybody kind of almost kills each other all the time, but if there's healers, everybody kind of heals back to full. With no equipments of any kind, it's a strange game. Okay, Ruinstern steps up, hits Engelbert for about half his HP, but gets Drain Evocation by Elena, and he's almost dead. Ruinstern, with or without gear, is a squishy unit, but Engelbert just got two-shot, and Ruinstern just got quickened by Lemure. He walks up and cuts Engelbert down, so Engelbert out of the fight really quick. Black Rose Helena been really powerful in this thing so far. Ruinstern goes down. Lemure's up, one of like the better support units in this game. And there's these weird 4 crystals on this map. And notice how the AI just freaking loves the crystals. Like, the AI is addicted to crystals like people in my hometown are... Oh, not gonna do it. Anyway, Dwayne's up, he buffs himself. Lemure's hasted, so she's looking to cast some buffs. Crystals shine bright onto Dwayne, and he almost dies. If Helena can get into range of him right here, yes she can. Darkra kills him, and it's Lemure versus 2. Now, what can she do in this situation? She's channeling a spell. Drain Evocation almost kills her. Starlight Elena is murdering everybody. Raise. She goes for regular raise onto Ruinstern and it misses. Elena comes out. Okay. She gets broken countered, but she's a broken unit already, so broken counter doesn't do anything, and she takes down Lemure. Maverick picks up the win to move on to the finals. GG. Let's go next. Okay, we got a spicy second semifinal match coming up. Fury versus Blue Bakla, and notice on the right side of the screen there, we've got our Farm sighting. Now, in the picture, Farm looks like she's very well dressed for winter, but remember, in the match, freezing cold. What kind of damage can Farm do, with like no gear, ESPERS vision cards? Probably not as much as Black Rose Helena, who just teed off on everybody. In fact, I would say so far, just by watching the few matches in this tournament, if you're talking about units that don't, come into a match with nothing equipped, I would say mages have looked the strongest. Now, we haven't seen everybody, obviously. Healers and mages, though, have looked really good. Let's see how this fight plays out. I'll probably forget to edit this little dead scene out. I imagine I will. Okay, here we go. It is a full-on water team versus a water team plus Starlight Elena, and I believe that was a 120 Miranda. So not only are we getting a peek at Farm for the first time, we're also getting to see what a EX Miranda can do. So a really spicy team coming out here. Now, Fury's team actually overcame a cloud earlier in the tournament that I thought would doom them, but the Summer Elsie was just a monster. Winter Victoria also, with her good range, was able to put in some work, and here you see it. Sniping Arrow comes out and lowers the movement on the 120 Miranda. Does the Ray kill her? It does. So Ray of Ages... Oh, but wait. Miranda has courage. Because kind of a cool thing about Miranda is she has courage in her kit. She's a red mage with courage. And I believe her jamming thrust got a really nice EX upgrade. I haven't looked at it that much yet. Starlight Elena comes forward, drops her limit break onto 2, farms up, farm in range to do a sharpshoot and kill Summer Elsie. That's huge. That has been Fury's biggest carry. Miranda's turn. She's going for the crystal. I'm telling you, units in this game addicted to crystals. They love them too much. Aerith decides not to go for the crystal, but we knew that. Aerith is a pure soul. Aerith would never do that, okay? Never. She's going to pray instead. How pure can you get? Miranda picks up the crystal and heals herself. Elena comes out, double hitter onto winner Victoria, who lives. It's Farm's turn, 20 AP left, steps out, sharpshoot onto Aerith, 1700 damage. Okay, not too bad. Victoria's up, 17 AP. Gonna arm shot the Miranda. They love picking on this Miranda, who is just healing through it, no big deal. Here's Dispelling Thrust. The upgraded Jamming Thrust takes Aerith down like Sephiroth on disc 1. Okay, Farm's up, 1 AP. Steps forward, auto attack, 842 damage. Here comes Nimble Movement, buff from Starlight Elena. And then what do we got? Victoria, 7 AP, 902 HP in a dream is basically like the story of her game. Lux Overflow comes out, takes her down, and Blue Bakla is moving on to the finals, as chat reminds me that Aerith died in disc 2. It's been a while. My bad. Let's go to the finals. Okay. Here we go. The finals. Starlight Elena Engelbert versus, or Starlight Elena. That sounded like two people's names. Starlight Elena Helena Engelbert. That's, wow. Versus the Miranda Jamming Thrust Win Squad with Farm and Starlight Elena on it. So here we go. Immortal Spirit on Miranda, which ended up being pretty important in the last fight. Dark and Focus comes out here from Black Rose Helena. Engelbert probably also going to put a little courage buff on himself right here. I still say there is no EX job that did more for a character than Engelbert's EX job did for him. It made that dude absolutely playable again. Now, we get the evasion buff coming out there from Farm. That's interesting. I really wonder if we will see an evade in a fight with no gear, ESPERS, or vision cards. I kind of feel like we won't, but let's find out. Engelbert looking, doesn't know what to do. He's going to cast Sentinel, so he's going to be a really tanky boy here. And he's going to be a really tanky boy who I think is in range of the entire enemy team. So here we go. Sharpshoot, 521 damage. Elena's turn. She's going to go with Earthrending Pain. 2100, that actually did a lot, and she sniped the crystal from him. He probably would have gone for that crystal to try and heal if he could have. Here comes Dispelling Thrust, 3800 damage with a buff remove. Now the buff remove does not remove his courage, unfortunately. 4200 damage from Elena to Elena, but the courage procs. Farm's turn again, 32 AP. She's going to go Sharpshoot onto Black Rose Helena for 2200 damage. Here's another crystal pickup from Starlight Elena, who buffs her evasion and then puts her back to the enemy. Really big brain, bad manners tactics. It's a taunt. Engelbert accepts the taunt and then hits her in the back and kills her. So not sure the taunt was the way to go. Black Rose Hex comes out, does not one-shot the Miranda, who has courage, and will then in turn do what? Dispelling Thrust, kill Engelbert, but his courage pops. Here's Drain Evocation onto the Miranda, her courage pops. Farm's turn, Shuriken of Undoing kills Engelbert. Okay, 2v2, both players with one low HP unit. Elena channeling a spell, it's Miranda's turn. Whoa, this could be really clutch. I think Elena is killing Miranda with this spell, but instead Dispelling Thrust will kill Black Rose Helena. Oh my god. Elena comes with Iridescent Blade. It kills Farm, who could not dodge a single of the 4 hits, and it's a 1v1, but Starlight Elena says, I'm a 100 cost unit, you're like an 80 cost unit, I'm just going to overpower you, and Maverick picks up the win, winning the Baby It's Cold Outside first ever Christmas Eve, Naked in the Snow, War of the Visions, Friday Night Fight stream. Congratulations, Maverick. And yeah, thanks for everybody for watching, playing in the tournament. And hey guys, I hope y'all have a very happy holidays. Thank you guys for a great year, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.